Hey guys, hope everybody is having a good week. I just wanted to take the time to go through this example website to highlight a few things. First off, a forewarning, this is by no means by the rubric. I actually created this a month or so ago and just created the rubric within the past week. So this is not to match the rubric. This is just me walking you through a little bit of the functionality of things, of how I added things, how I made things look the way that I did, and that sort of thing to hopefully help you. Before I go any further, several of you did this. Please do not create a website for Heartland Veterinary Hospital. You are creating a website for a Vet. Okay? Make sure you're paying attention. Again, several people did it, so if one of them were you, you're not alone in this. I think some of you just may have got confused, or you just we're going to go back and change it later. I don't know, but several of the websites I got back said Heartland. It is a Vet. Okay, Heartland, this one is an example. So I just wanted to make that clear. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So when you first look through here, just want to mention a few things. First, this header I really like, and I created it on Canva, so I'm going to show you really quick. I don't have the one that I created on here. I don't know why, but I can never keep up with them, and I guess I just changed the background and then delete them on accident. I don't know. Anyway, what I did was I used one of these event banners, and then I just replaced it with a white background, and then I got the logo from Google. And so you see these right here. It's, if you go to, where's your all's AdCom? If you go to your all's website, I have made this one on Canva too. So I made this banner, and again, I used the Baked Treats event banner. And you're gonna have to play with it a little bit to make sure that it centers correctly and it fits, but it didn't take very much, and I really liked it. So I made it a white background. You can do the same with the Vet and find the white logo on Google or on their website, screenshot, however you want to do it, and I put it on here. So then have their mission statement right here, have a picture of the clinic, and I know that you all don't have that on the outside, and that's okay, but I like to have some kind of inviting home page. So for this one, because there's only one location, it makes sense to have an outdoor picture of the clinic. So if I'm driving by the road looking for this clinic, I know what it looks like. And it just helps me connect with them more. And I can see their sign right here. I can see what their whole facility on the outside looks like. So I really like that. And then you go through, I don't know if you necessarily needed this, but whatever, I added a little bit of information about the clinic. It could definitely be put somewhere else. It could be left off. I don't know. Like I said, I did this in a short amount of time, maybe like 30 minutes, just for an example. Connect with us on social media. I do not like this. I would prefer to use buttons, and I found out how to use those after I made this website. So what you do is you take the button and you write the name. So if I wanted to put Heartland Instagram, I could do that, and then I paste the link, and I think I had a link from earlier from another class. And so you can move it so you could read it all, whatever, however you want to do that. And it'll take you, it's a direct link to wherever you just linked it to. I like that much better than this awful, huge picture. Doesn't look good at all. So I would get rid of this. I couldn't make it any smaller. So I'm actually going to do that because it's not a good example, but I do like having the connection of Facebook and Instagram on here. And then you can put that however you want. At the bottom, the footer, I like having the clinic hours, the address, and contact info. So it makes it very simple and easy and convenient for them to always reach for the client to reach the clinic. Here's something you don't want to do. Do not make this footer, I don't even know how to show you, like from here to here, like it should not be that tall. It should be very short. Okay, so almost if you just take like a couple inches right here. So should not be very big, very tall. And again, you just want the critical information. Just think about, again, answering those questions on a website. When I get on a website for a business, what are some things that I'm thinking about? Well, one of them is definitely going to be, where are you located? How do I get in contact with you? What are your hours? So that's something they can always refer to. Next, we go to services. Again, this is not a direct reflection of the services that are at Affordavet. This is simply just for an example. And okay, there we go. My internet is kind of slow. But if you go here, you can see that I have the different services that they offer, and I've listed those for Affordavet in the rubric, the very bottom. So refer to that if you need service information. And you just go through here and you see that I have a nice clean title, and I have some words here, broke it up with some pictures, have some more words, broke it up with a divider, have some more words, and then some pictures. And this probably goes a little too fast for me. I'd slow that down a little if I could, but I like having a lot of different pictures. Some of you that have already started it have put pictures, and I like it. I like this collage too. I think it looks nice and clean and just is visually appealing. So then you have this drop down box. Make sure pages make sense when they're together. Would not make sense for me to have services and then have meet our staff right here. Would not make sense. So please make sure things are logical for navigation reasons. Boarding, I think my pictures for whatever reason aren't on here. But I had some pictures. So again, break up this text. Like if I didn't have this divider here and if I never added pictures in the middle, too much text for me. Because want it to be nice, clean, and visually appealing. This isn't the most visually appealing website. You can definitely learn from my mistakes. It's it's plain and simple, but it's almost too simple and too clean. So if you can find a way to add some color without making it too much, that would be awesome. This is another incomplete page, but I just kind of started it. There's only one main veterinarian here, so I have him listed and have a couple pictures of him. And then if you scroll through, it just kind of gives a short bio about him. Some people really like to read them, some people don't, but whatever, it's there and people look into it. Then there's some technicians here. We won't spend a lot of effort on making too many pages for technicians, and the reason is because, and with Affordavet, just the nature of the business, I guess, there's a lot of turnover with technicians that stay there. So, we could make the website today with the technicians that work there. Tomorrow, 3 of them could find a new job. And that's just kind of how it goes in vet clinics. So, for whatever reason, people transfer or, they're just there for a short amount of time. So, wouldn't put a whole lot of effort into it. If you really want to do a page that looks like this, then contact me and I'll get you some pictures and we can do basic, but we're not going to do like a whole bio or anything on here because that's something they would have to maintain pretty regularly. But I don't know. I like this. It makes it welcoming, even if you just have the veterinarian. And for our website, we actually have 4 veterinarians. So there's plenty of opportunity there for you to have pictures and such. And I'm working on getting pictures of them and getting bios from them. I've reached out to them. I'm waiting on them to reply with their bio and their picture that they want to use. So for now, you can just leave spaces. And I'm trying to get all this quickly as I can for you guys. Please be flexible with me. I'm trying really hard, but as you all know, we're all going a little crazy with all this new technology stuff that we're doing. So trying to do a lot of things at once, but I have reached out to them. The last page that I have on here is Contact Us, and I really like some things about this page. I'm weird OCD. I don't like how this right here is not completely even, but I don't know if you can make it more even. I don't know. I broke up the page, so if you look like right here, it's not just it's all kind of a nice square and evenly balanced as much as it can be. I don't have just one little thing right here and then have to keep scrolling down, and it's like this on top of this and this underneath clinic hours in one straight line. It's kind of evenly balanced. There's some other things that I didn't add on here. Again, I didn't go by the rubric, so there's things that you could put on here, helpful topics that they had on the website, and that sort of thing. But guys, I hope this helps, and I hope that it's making sense to you. Again, I'm trying to be careful with giving you too many concrete answers and guidelines because I want you to be creative, and there definitely is a point where I'll stop you if you're doing something that's way off. But just follow the rubric, look through all the information I put on there, use this as an example, not an end all be all. Okay, this is just a basic to get you started, how to use things. I don't know. Some other things I like is how it breaks up the color red here for capital statement. Then you have just see the different, I don't know, text colors, how they work together. Is there anything else on here I wanted to show you? Here's how you put in a divider right here. You can see divider right here. If you want to put in a calendar, we don't really need that, but image carousel, collapsible text, a lot of different things. Play around with it and have fun. You have all week to do it, and maybe a couple days next week, depending on how long it takes you. And if you need anything, please let me know. If you have an idea that isn't on here, but it's on another vet clinic website that you've seen or something you came up with that you thought would be beneficial, please reach out to me, let me know, and we'll work together on this. Okay? Excited to see what you all have. I've been checking everybody's that sent it to me today, and they all look awesome. They're off to a great start. There are several people who haven't shared it with me yet, so make sure you've done that. But other than that, I hope that you all have a great rest of your week. Please refer back to this as often as you need to and use this example. All right, I'll see you later. Looking forward to everything that you all are creating.